Welcome to Pokemon Appraisal. Welcome back to Pokemon Appraisal, a show where we do our best to judge Pokemon how they should be judged, on a point system, from 1 to 10. I am KangasCloud. Joining us again, as always, our fellow Master Appraisers, Mr. Cloudofferson and the Pokemon Professor.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, first up on the docket we have, a Magnemite.
Very interesting.
It kind of looks like a contraption that someone put together in their basement.
I really like its pearly whites, right? What it's got going on there.
You know, I would give this points for ingenuity.
Yes. It's like it was just freshly polished.
Yes, which shows the mark of care over time. If you actually, I don't know if you noticed this, if you look at the bottom of the Magnemite, there's actually an inscription there. Now, I do know my classical art, and that's actually Leonardo da Vinci's insignia. So this was the Magnemite owned by Leonardo da Vinci.
Wow.
Interesting.
Really? I didn't
Yes.
even know that he had Pokemon. Except for, of course, his Smeargle, but
What did he specifically use the Magnemite for?
Leonardo da Vinci's early days, he was obviously building space rockets. It never got off the ground, literally never got off the ground. It was a failed experiment. No, okay, so I apologize. I actually got that wrong. This insignia, it's that's actually just a dirt smudge. If you brush it off, this Magnemite actually belonged to Pauly Shore, famed and failed 90s movie actor Pauly Shore. So
I actually had him on an old show I was on that I hosted called Yo Professor.
I think it's about time we gave this Pokemon a rating. I was going to go with a 7, I think, but after all those problems, I really think I can't rate this more than a 5.
I would have to go 3 with you. 3.
I think I'm right in between at a 4.
All right, and here's always one of my favorites. We have another Blastoise. Okay, so last year when we were here for the Roadshow, someone brought in a Blastoise, and it was by far the highest scoring Pokemon out of any that were brought in, and you can see why. This thing is absolutely beautiful.
Is it just me, or is this one full of sass?
And I like that sass.
Not me. He's a bit smug, even.
I do like the smug. The blue is very complimentary to it. It's very nice.
The first thing
color.
I'm thinking, I'm looking for an insignia as well. Do you see one, Kanga?
No, but I did see some other things on the underside of it that probably aren't appropriate for television.
Very curious.
Well, good thing it's turned around.
But they were good size, let me tell you.
We talking about his hydro pump?
Now, what are you guys' thoughts on that shell? That shell, obviously, not quite as polished as I've seen some of the other Blastoise, but still has a good shine to it.
Yes.
Definitely a good shine, but not shiny enough
No.
to be that goddamn smug.
You've made some good points here.
I definitely agree.
I think just for smugness alone, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6.
I'm gonna go with a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Oh, next up, we do have kind of an unusual... We don't see this Pokemon very often. We have a Sudowoodo someone brought in. Personally, I'm not sure what I make of this.
Ugh.
Is that a rash?
It kind of looks like a hot dog trying to be a tree.
Now, are those antennae on its head?
I just can't figure out what it's going for here.
Yeah, is it a tree? Is it a stone?
It's kind of like a Mr. Mime that just gave up on life.
I do see that.
Yeah. Maybe it is like a rotted Mr. Mime. Perhaps it is.
Or is it a fossilized Mr. Mime?
Ooh. They could be related.
Oh, that is true. Can we carbon date this? Do we have anyone that can do any carbon? We do. Okay, we are going to carbon date this really quick.
All right, bring him out in the field there.
We have the Fossil Maniac here to help us out.
He's being very vigorous with that Sudowoodo.
I don't know if that's necessary. All right, so now we have the full report here. Oh my goodness.
What does it say?
Would you be surprised if I told you that this Pokemon was 10 million years old?
Holy shit.
Way.
Well, prepare to not be surprised because it's about 15 years old.
I was going to say. That doesn't surprise me.
It's not a fossilized Mr. Mime.
It is what it is.
you win some, you lose some. In Sudowoodo's case, you lose almost everyone.
Yes.
Is it fair to say that I would be content if we just never really saw this Pokemon again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with just skipping the rating and just having it walk off.
Sudowoodo, you can go. Sudowoodo.
Yep.
No, we're not rating. You just it exits right there. Yeah. He's having trouble with the doorknob. If someone could just...
He has no fingers. It's
There you go.
Would someone please come get their Sudowoodo?
He's walking out. I don't know if he has like a parents here.
Well, we'll get somebody on that. Oh, and here's a true beauty. We have a Glammy out here now. My first impression, before you guys say anything, is beauty. Beauty. This is a beautiful Pokemon right here. What do you guys think?
I'm taken aback a little bit. It's kind of leaving me speechless. It's like the pristine cat image. It's perfect.
I'm taking it forward just by its beauty. It's gorgeous.
I am excited in more ways than one.
Agreed.
It's the perfect Pokemon. It's a specimen of pure beauty.
Yes.
So you see how its head and ears kind of looks like a crescent moon shape?
Ooh, Mega Glameow, Sun and Moon confirmed.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Well, if that's not a discovery that is worthy of YouTube, I don't know what is.
It
See
almost
how
looks
it's-
like it has a lazy eye, but I'm okay with it.
The whiskers, well kept.
Is that a cotton ball on the end of its tail?
Ooh, lovely use of cotton balls.
Kind of looks like a feather duster.
It does. It does. Bring that home and have it dust my lab.
Oh, any day of the week.
What do you think that meant, Kanga? Because I meant it literally, like dusting my lab.
Do you have a lab as well? I don't think you do.
So
What were you implying?
So if we were to rate this Pokemon right here and right now,
Right here, right meow?
what would you give it?
A 10.
I will agree and second that 10.
Yeah, I can't think of anything wrong with it. I agree. It's a 10.
Are we saying 10 across the board? 10 across the board, perfect score?
Perfect score.
I think we're saying 10 across the board. I can't remember the last time we had. Oh wait,
What?
What? Why?
this is a first. This is a first in the history of the Appraisal Roadshow. What you're witnessing here is the live evolution of a Pokemon. Now,
Oh, thank God. I thought it was exploding.
Oh, no, this is an evolution right here. As you can clearly tell by the music that's playing. Now, if this Pokemon was great, this could... Okay. Oh, that's very...
Oh, well, that's
Oh.
disappointing.
That's going to cost some points. I don't...
It fills me with disgust and anger.
Well, to be frank, it looks like it is also filled with disgust and anger, and I feel that as well.
Where did that deep blue eyes go? Where are they?
Can't even look at it. Oh.
Ugh. And those whiskers are even frayed.
Get it out of my sight.
So disappointing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my original rating back. This is no longer a 10 for me. This is definitely just because it's actually standing on all fours, I'll give it a 2. It got up this morning. I'll give it a 2.
I think you're being a little generous.
I would like to opt out of the voting.
I'll go 0.
I think this whole place is affected.
This has been Pokemon Appraisal.